I wanted to ask, do y'all still view the Giants in this game as a threat? Because the point spread started out at 7.5. It's up to 9.5, and it's keep jumping out, partially because of Giants injuries, but also because people are pounding the money on the Cowboys right there.
Derek, you're shaking your head no.
Yeah, I say no. I think the Giants were the most. They're overrated. There was nothing. They got lucky wins. They haven't really done crap to begin with. I get it. You got Saquon Barkley. He's great, but they still have nothing. Daniel Jones is absolute dookie back there. I don't like that team.
Aren't we hoping that they, would anyone in here be worried if they signed Daniel Jones to an extension? Wouldn't we be celebrating?
I think that would be tremendous.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you guys should love that. I mean, he's not good. And I get it. He's trying to they're trying to do the Eagles offense with him, getting him to run like Hurts out there and everything. It's not even comparable. I'm sorry.
I still think the threat and the worry is, running in a close game. The Viking game didn't alleviate my run D concerns because they got up so much.
I didn't feel like it made it any worse either, though. So
what's that?
I didn't make it any worse either, though.
No.
Who's the better running back, Cook or Barkley, in your opinion?
Barkley. Right now?
Right now, yeah,
Barkley.
right now.
Right now, Saquon.
So you would say that's the bigger threat then? That's what you're more worried about?
Yeah, I'm worried about the Giants running the football still. I'm still worried about the Cowboys' run defense.
So I talked
and
about
Daniel
this,
Jones running.
I talked about this with Michael Irvin about.
Well,
do you feel that
that was in your spot?
Sorry, I got to do that. That was cool.
You love Michael Irvin.
I do. I really do.
Did he come
man.
on this morning?
Yes, he did.
I was so pumped. I actually probably asked the longest question. I think I beat the clock on.
You
follow question.
I definitely killed that. I didn't pick it up. Though. I didn't go and then all of a sudden speed up at the end.
At what point did you go, man, I really haven't landed this question yet?
When I looked over at Kevin and he was like barely coming over the computer like, hey, look.
I was like,
get to the point.
We're on part 4, subsection B of this question.
But my question is after the Green Bay loss, I said this to him. Do you feel this was the big turnaround now towards the defensive side? Not saying the defense was bad, but turn it around a little bit more, get them going. They're more accountable for it.
Right. That's a good question. I think obviously we know they can rush the passer.
Sure.
Right? They're fantastic at that.
That
will come up a little bit, but I still am worried about the run defense.
It's been one game, I know, but after hearing how Micah went after their defense and saying, we got to be more accountable, we got to do our job. If Dak gives us a lead, we have to shut it down. That's why I feel like what we saw, you can't take anything away from Dalvin Cook. He's a great running back, too. They stepped it up. They did their job. I mean, hell, they held them to three points. I don't even know what the total offense was.
But they took them out of their run game, right? It was an ass whipping early. You can have all this want-to and all this pep talk. Do they have the roster and the personnel to stop the run?
So what is there a magic number for you tomorrow between Barkley and Jones that if they combo for 150, you think we're cooked?
I got to do some math.
Okay.
If they combo for one, I don't think we're cooked. I think that's how they stay in the game. The Giants and the Vikings were overrated this entire time. We've been saying it. And again, I was hoping that, this screws up their draft pick and that they re-sign Saquon and Daniel Jones. But that's the only chance they have to win unless we turn the football over.
Do you think they're more likely to re-sign one or the other?
I think they're more likely to re-sign Saquon.
Okay.
Like this Odell thing for them, I think this would be a test of their new front office, right? It appears they're competent upstairs now. Saquon, let's see if they think they're really close to a finishing piece of being that you know what I mean? An Odell Beckham away from really competing. Or are they like, this little smoke and mirrors, this a little fool's gold?
I do think the Cowboys are going to win by a touchdown or more, Corey. I just think about it this way. The Cowboys lost a game they shouldn't have lost. Now, the Giants never had a lead against Detroit, but they were favored against Detroit, and they didn't play well. And I just wonder, what a big game for both teams. Is New York going to bounce back and show fight and character, or are they going to go, we really aren't that good? Are the Cowboys, after winning 40-3 and having the best game that I've seen them have in a 5-year period probably against a team that's over 500, are they going to go, look at us, look how great we are, or are they going to ride the momentum and go, no, this is now our standard that we hold ourselves to?
They say the Cowboys, Corey, are allergic to prosperity. A lot of Tolos say that.
Yeah, and Michael Irvin was talking about that this morning, too, about you can't look at yourself in the mirror after what you just did against Minnesota and then not say, why can't I do that again? And consistency is a problem. The Giants are, I'm sorry, were you asking if the Cowboys were that away or the Giants being an Odell Beckham away? Is that what you were asking just now?
I was like, do the Giants see themselves as an Odell Beckham away?
I don't think they do. They have a good defense, but they don't have a great pass rush. And they're still building on that defense, and they still have offense to build. I think they're still that far. They're still in the building process. They didn't expect the Dable to do this quickly, but that's how much of a buffoon Joe Judge was.
And I was texting Derek Holland. There's my name drop.
Let me pick that up. Hold on. That was cool.
And I was like, how stupid would Odell be to go to the Giants?
For sure.
Like, Eli was rotting and probably contributed to the end of Odell's career there. This would only be about a magical New York homecoming or preferring to live in the city, or unless they overwhelm him money-wise compared to the Cowboys offer. You want to go and sign up for Daniel Jones versus Dak Prescott? That would be dumb. Real dumb.
I agree, but I still think it comes down to, and Kevin told me today, so I found out a little bit more. I felt like, because I thought it was just those two that were the teams interested in Beckham, was Giants and the Cowboys. So I was saying the winner of this game is going to get him. That's where he's going to make his decision. But now, Kevin told me Buffalo's in the mix possibly too.
Maybe even San Fran.
Kansas
You could
City.
see, I feel like Kansas City, and also I feel like, and this is just me just kind of throwing it out there. This is my own thing. The Ravens doing something crazy there and getting him.
I think
Getting a weapon for Lamar Jackson. They're
correct.
like, hey, let's try this for
No, they
once.
wouldn't do that. They don't like.
Maybe
If the
there's
Cowboys are allergic to prosperity, then the Ravens are allergic to adding weapons.
Maybe there's a reason nobody wants to go and play white out there.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
I don't know. What could that be?
I don't think the Niners need him.
Are you a Lamar Jackson hater?
I'm not a Lamar Jackson hater. I'm just saying Hollywood Brown wanted out. No one else signs.
How's he done?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Once
that-
Kyler's
he
not
went to
playing,
Arizona.
I'm not watching.
Oh, fair enough.
But there has to be a reason, like we asked Michael Irvin, Hurts, Tua, Lamar, you're a free agent receiver. Who would you want to go play with? He chose Tua at the top. And Lamar Jackson was named number one best player in the end because he said Tua would throw the most and run the least.
Okay, that
makes sense.
does make sense to me.
But if Lamar's this MVP, superstar, badass that's respected by players more so than the media, why doesn't anyone go there to play receiver? I don't know.
Because they don't have an offense that can do it. Maybe. And maybe it's not the quarterback. Maybe it's the offensive coordinator and the fact that he's predictable.
You watch Lamar more than any of us because of your AFC North love. Do you think, how good of a thrower is he?
I honestly didn't think he was that great. Even from the college days. I mean, it felt like college was even worse. Yeah, he's improved a little bit, but I still am not impressed. He has a great arm, I will say that. But
Look at the eye rolls over there.
No, that was an eyebrow.
Like it's just he's got a great arm, but he's not accurate.
You'd rather have Baker.
That's
no,
where,
I would.
That's where you lose me on this.
Yeah, I get it. I have my Baker Christ love, but no, I would take Lamar just because of the legs. It's such a factor with how it is. I mean, look
Lamar
at Justin
Jackson's
Fields.
a better passer than Baker Mayfield is.
All right, this
too.
coffee cup is sitting on top of your head. Your life depends on it. And you have Hurts or Lamar throwing the football from 25 yards away.
Hurts. I've seen him throw live.
I'm gonna die.
I honestly would take Hurts.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think he's the greatest thrower, but I've seen him deliver big-time throws.
I think it's a
before.
great question because I put him almost in the same category.
Fire that pigskin. No, I watched him throw. He trained up at APEC in Fort Worth.
I do think
He has
obviously
a rocket for an arm.
Hurts?
Yes.
I think Lamar, let's just say it's first down and 10 from the 25 to start the game. And a hole opens up. He doesn't see anybody open. Hurts and Lamar Jackson. They take off. Lamar has a chance to go 75 yards. Hurts can't go 75 yards on you. Can he go 30 or 40 yards until you catch him and push him out or he slides? Yeah. But if Lamar, the one thing that I think separates him from Jalen Hurts when they take off running, Lamar might run at 99 yards on one play. Hurts can't outrun the cornerbacks and the safeties that will chase him and eventually catch him.
But he's very effective to where he can move the
For sure.
defense.
I'm just saying, I think Lamar's a home run threat running the ball where Hurts is more of a first down threat or get a big play from it, but he's not a home run threat running.
I would be inclined to agree with that as well.